Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord for food. Because this video is supposed to be about what I got at the food bank yesterday, but I'm just still a little crazy. I am more wild and more wonderful. I'm just gonna kind of roll with it. I'm a little frustrated because I just exported that video I said was coming on the one before last one. The one before last one, last video I did was the one at King Soopers, back in behind their parking lot, behind that store. And I'm like, Kroger and King Soopers, we got some work to do. We shouldn't have this bench here where people, keep dropping their needles and syringes because they're clumsy, or just leaving it here and it don't look good on Kroger. We should just be working on some things. We're going to go into what I had at the food bank to bring back here. And I just want to say, well, let's take a look at two things, okay? Some things I got at the food bank and why I'm feeling a little more wild and more wonderful. First, I have an Angel's food cake. And then I also have these no-bake cookies, handcrafted nostalgia in every bite. And as you can see, I've already went to town on these. Back in North Carolina, we call these things peanut butter delights. It's oatmeal, cocoa, and sugar, and peanut butter, and they're yummy. And what you should know, this is kind of cost of food. It sure is. My dad, but you know what? It's just like, I loved it then, I love it now, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm kind of like taking peanut butter delight from my dad. Angel food cake. Anybody want to guess what angel food cake means to me? Well, I talk a lot about granny, don't I? Granny in my videos. I do. Usually, pretty much all the time, when I'm talking about granny, I'm talking about Grandma Eileen, who is my mom's mom. She's the one that died in 2006 and who I have a vast majority of my memories with. But Granny Evelyn, I'm sure, she loves snacks. I'm sure she loved angel food cake. But angel food cake is something my granny Fanny, her name is Fanny, my granny Fanny really enjoyed. So would y'all like for me to try this? Because I'm going to. I'm going to try this angel food cake, and I have not had it. I haven't had angel food cake. I know that Granny Fanny likes it. Oops. Let me get this all fixed. I just love doing my videos just the way they are. Well, come on in. Okay. I love doing my videos just like they are. This one that I did of that's not exporting, we're just gonna keep working on it and pray that it exports. Because what it is, this upcoming video, which is supposed to be up now, but it won't process. I'm just gonna keep working on it. It is me going on a food bank run, but I'm talking about institutions like Kroger and PetSmart and places I had encounters with, the Ass Bleaching Store in San Francisco. I'm talking about hospitals and different types of companies in different sectors of the economy, and it's a video about here's what Nathan survived over 725 days with these different sectors of the economy, and here's Nathan's opinions on it for Nancy Pelosi. It's kind of like she's be the main audience. I just felt like Nancy Pelosi and me go tell each other in good ways. But going back, so that video I hope will be up. Look for that one. But I'm gonna do this video where it's like MTV Crabs and more wild and more wonderful. And it's just like what I'm trying to show here. I'm about to try this case of angel food cake. And I love angel food cake. I haven't bought it. It's not something I normally, it's the first time I had it at the food bank. When you go to the food bank, they have different things all the time. And like, I've tried out Angel food cake, and I'm aware that it, you know, is something my granny Fanny used to enjoy. And I haven't had it. I haven't had it since I've been in Colorado. I mean, I've been in Colorado since 2015, and this one looks like a good one. It looks real fresh, which is great. Sometimes at the food bank too fresh. Let's try it out. I think Granny Fanny would love that. That's my dad's mom. She died in like 1992. So that's why I don't have as many memories with her. But we also like to eat ice cream. Like places in WV Garden Gate. We didn't eat that much. Oh, it's just insane. We ate a normal amount of ice cream, but she would sometimes have ice cream and angel food cake. But she always had angel food cake. So I got that as soon as I saw it was there. I was like, well, I'm going to get some. And these no-bake cookies. This is peanut butter delight. I got rice paper out in my hand. All one. So we'll go ahead and deal with what else we got at the food bank. And then we'll go and deal with some more wild and wonderful stuff. But that was just a moment for me where I'm like, that's my dad. And that's his mom. As desserts and things, sweets, something we don't have to have. The food bank believed in it. And they believed in me having it. So I took some of it. And just the amounts that they said, you know, at the food bank, you gotta be careful about, like, you know, if the food bank says you only have 5 juice boxes, then you better only take 5. Because the more you do that and try to get away with stuff, you end up, ain't very good. Short story. Alright, so I got 3 apples. Well, I had 4 apples. I ate an apple. I got this onion. And I got this thing of tuna. Ketchup. I got a thing of black beans. And I got a thing of pinto beans. So the beans you gotta soak overnight. I got a thing of brown rice. And I did have some goldfish treats. More bags. I think I had 3 bags. I ate 2 bags already. I got a thing of ramen noodles. This is a whole different brand of flavor ramen noodles. I got another onion. This onion was left over. I did have it when I went to the food bank. So I'm onion this together. And I got this nice cheesy tuna dinner. So cut that right over here with this. And then this time they had something new called Experience Bliss Earth Eco Golden Freebie. This is like soap, and you need unsweetened nut milk. It says get ready to slip into a stress-free comfort with a warming blend of 12 powerful and delicious superfoods. It looks like it was a free sample kind of thing, so I'm going to try that out. And we got this beef pasta dinner. Now, I used to make these kind of dinners. Total Helper and Hamburger Helper. This one's Premier Pantry, but very similar. I used to make them things all the time. In high school, all the time. I got a macaroni and cheese dinner. Very yummy. I had also some of these chewy bars. Still got some of these. I had about a couple of them. When you go to the food bank, you get so hungry. Alright, so I have more food. I have 2 cans of diced green chilies, which you're probably putting like that tuna. Maybe macaroni and cheese. And nothing of tuna. Put that over here. I need to get more organized. I mixed green beans, 1 can of those, and 1 can of vegetarian chili with beans. They have this whole thing, actually whole food, whole grain macaroni. So that's great. And then we have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Some lemons here. I need to throw them away. Those are also from last time. I had a chance to use them. We got some oatmeals. Got my oatmeals there, and then these are like spices like paprika and cumin, curry. My spices there. There's some peanut butter. And then I have some breads. I have these bagels here. These are whole wheat bagels. They were good. And then I've got these brioche slider rolls. And then I have some Einstein Bros, which is the company here. They have a restaurant. Einstein Bros bagel sesame. Very good. I still need to wash dishes. I didn't wash dishes and dirty mud. And then, hey, look at the fridge. You can TV crabs. The fridge has some things. It does. I've got 2 cans of pears. And I thought they did have mandarin oranges. And my brother likes mandarin oranges. But he went to vacation in Colorado. And then my dad made me homeless. And then I got promoted to Colorado. And then Drew just has been needing to get his bad attitude resolved. Really bad. For years. We have big old block of cheese. This is cheddar cheese. And this one here is processed party pepper cheese. Very yummy. I've got another video of me making breakfast. Making taters and cheese for breakfast. That's going to be on the way. Hopefully. So I used one of those blocks I had from the food bank that trip before. One of the most important things at the food bank, your milk, your dairy. You always want so much more of it. But I have that. They gave me this as a vegetable. Does anybody know what this is? Because I don't have any idea. Wait, it's something new. They gave me a thing of ground beef for that dinner. A hamburger helper dinner. And then I ain't never had this before, but this is all natural Duroc pork. It looks really yummy. And I got some butter from the grocery store from the other day. I've got my spring mix of salad. Your greens are really important. I have some jelly from strawberry jelly from last trip. I have some garlic from last trip. This is some deli meat chicken that I have. Some of it might be getting kind of old, actually. I might have to throw it away. I've got some potato salad. Big old thing of potato salad. And we got some carrots and some green onions. So very yummy. Not very many calories, but the carrots look good. And then in the freezer, we still waiting for something to put in there. Some ice trays we get. And ice cream. But I ain't WV President Gordon Gay getting paid $800,000 a year. To look retarded at ice cream. Go check out that video. Now time for the more wild, more wonderful section of this video. So I just took a look here at what kind of brought this memory or thought on would have been definitely the angel food cake and Tom Acosta food, that peanut butter delight. It's just so odd that those 2 things were there. And I started thinking about just weird ideas. West Virginia would likely resolve itself if this could happen. You take old retarded ice cream looker Gordon Gay, who knows me personally because I work for West Virginia University and he knows me. He's the one that said, if you need anything, Nathan, you be sure to call me. And I did. And then my dad made me homeless. And then I emailed him. Tom Acosta's child molester, you should do something about it. Multiple times. And he never did. He just gets paid $800,000 a year. And he takes a lot of pictures of him looking retarded at ice cream. But you take old Gordon Gay. He's too old to be a bower. He's born like 45. Ridiculous. Because, like, no, Diana Ross. She ain't no boomer, baby. I love Diana Ross. But Gordon Gay, survivors, no millennium, and ice cream. Being too rich. Gordon Gay was also university president of Colorado Boulder when John Benet Ramsey died. It's just a fact. But you take old Gordon Gay, and you're like, you're going to be governor of West Virginia. You take Gordon Gay, and you just put him as governor of West Virginia, and then you take old Jim Justice, sinful, obese, supposed to be loving Kathy Justice, like doing what's right. So baby dog just runs away. I ain't never seen again. So that happens. And then, he is president of West Virginia University. He's going to get paid to make $100,000 paychecks. Right? And, West Virginia University, you just watch this video and be like, you know what, Nathan's right. We're just going to assume that people, the boomers over there at West Virginia University are just going to be like, you know what, Nathan's right. We can probably just have Jim Justice go over to the College of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences where Nathan used to work, and he can play dodgeball for 40 hours a week or more. He can just, if he 40 hours a week required, nothing but dodgeball for Jim Justice, which he's gonna, he's like 400 pounds, so he's gonna have to get really good at dodgeball. And they got the experts. They got the PE, PhD people over there. They know how to play dodgeball really good. So Jim Justice he used to be a basketball coach. I think back in the day, he believed in the right things. But imagine if he was believing in, like, losing weight and getting really good at dodgeball, because, WVU in the United States in the 80s kind of have this, you just don't really need a president. And if you choreograph it well, like we did with Ronnie, in the 80s, WVU can keep on being, because what do they got now? They got an $800,000 retarded looking at ice cream looker who can't be responsible. But, WVU could just be like, we can pretty much keep on being WVU, and Jim Justice can keep on getting better at dodgeball, and we keep on paying him $800,000 a year, and then before you know it, Jim Justice would end up being, like, more athletic, and Kathy Justice would be like, oh my, Jim, you have got really good at dodgeball, and you just lost like a whole big old beer gut, and some more that you have, and we ain't seen baby dog, but like, you got $800,000 paychecks coming out your butt, and like, how about that? We rich again, Jim, and you looking sexy. And that would be amazing. And then WVU's Gordon Gay being the governor of West Virginia, which is, I do believe, because he's president of WVU, and Gordon Gay would be able to get West Virginia to be, like, if he was governor, he would be like, well, if I'm going to be governor, I'm going to be the best little governor there was. I promise you. That would be amazing. And that would be amazing. But it can't ever happen. Because both of those people, Tom Acosta, has had, like, West Virginia has got to get resolved. Like, Tom Acosta's got to get resolved. It's just like, it's a nice idea. You want to hear another one? Not even related to West Virginia. Okay. So this one is probably more possible than the one I just said. If Gordon Gay and Tim Justice were to switch places. George Strait, country singer, eloped in Mexico in December 1971. To Norma, they're still married. They're still done with each other. Probably just fine. Maybe not, but probably they are. And it's a beautiful time. Norma Strait. Somebody we don't think about very much, is it? But she exists. She lights up George Strait's world. Wouldn't you love to know more about how they eloped in Mexico in 1971? I would. I would. So, shout out to Norma. But, let's say my mother's very first divorce attorney, the top politician of America's number one TV hometown, home of Andy Griffith's show in the old millennium, and in the new millennium, it's being ruled in the death grip by the cold-blooded Representative Sarah Stevens, divorce attorney. But let's just say that like Norma and Sarah were like George Strait's wife and my mother's very first divorce attorney. She had an idea, and they broke their marriage vows. And George Strait was like saying, well, did that happen? And that happened to Tim McGraw. Me and the man of my dreams. I haven't even thought about this idea, but I just know. I just know that he could go cuddle with George Strait, because there ain't no way. There ain't no way he's gonna beat me to go cuddle with Tim McGraw once they get divorced. I know we could just switch places, and I know that like he would be so fine with that. He would probably be like, no, I'm gonna get Tim McGraw first. But I'm younger, and so I like 4 years. So that's the kind of thing I think about. And it all started because me and my dreams, we definitely have a thing for Ed Harris. And there's some ridiculously sexy boomers out there. I don't even think Tim McGraw, he ain't even a boomer. But George Strait, definitely one of the 400,000 of the 67.4 million. Yeah, 67.4 million boomers in America. 67 million of them are burdens to America. George Strait is one of the 400,000. And he's at the 400,000, he's in that pocket of ridiculously sexy boomers. And the man of my dreams, he's already programmed with this information. He already knows it. So, going back to like, you know, at the food bank, you have stuff like this. Angel food cake, and it makes you think of your Granny Fanny. You ain't seen her since 92. But you're eating your food cake for the first time in Colorado, and you're thinking about, man, it would be wonderful and more wild if, you know, he beat me. If Devin got to Tim McGraw first, I would just have to settle and cuddle up with George Strait before we end up switching places. Because we would. But that would be something good to think about for me. But I had to share that wild thought. Right? Because look at the reality. The reality is my mother's very first divorce attorney really is like Gordon Gates. Someone who got emails. It isn't Tara at all. I still need renter's insurance. The governor's lost over $500 million of his own money. David, the best homeless U.S. veteran in the entire world, supposed to be dealing with Travis, but like, who believes they're really dealing with each other the way they used to be? Because I don't. And, you know, my mother can't tell us if Richard is alive, her third husband. West Virginia is paying. It sure does seem like it's lining up to, you know, still proceed with that lawsuit, in which Tom Acosta, the child molester, is getting paid. So, like, instead of this reality, I would just much rather deal with the threat of Devin running a little bit faster than I can to get back in the arms of Tim McGraw for the second time in a row. That would be great. That would be like my worst fear in the perfect world.